date night. Hello, good morning. This morning I worked out and I ran some errands. I had a Depop order that needed to be shipped out and I came home and I had a package. I know which one it is. It's definitely from Etsy. I have loved Etsy for a long time and that sort of love really spiked up during quarantine in 2020. I finally bit the bullet and bought a sweater, crew neck, even though I have many. This is it. I'll link it down below. But look! So the lyrics are from Blue and Gray by BTS and it says, I just want to be happier. And this scene is from In the Soup season 2, V, when he's on the canoe by himself listening to the song. And I just picked, they have a few colors, but I chose this forest green color because it's very like in the soup, you know, in the forest vibes. The little shop is called RosieKattDesigns and it came with this cute little sticker here and I can't wait to wear this. I'm just gonna throw it in the wash first. It's so just simple and easy and it's like if you know BTS you know it, you know. I look like I'm going skiing, which is actually really fitting because we had a huge nor'easter snowstorm and I was wearing my snow boots and everything. Last night I started Fiona and Jane by Chen. It's actually really easy to read because the pages, the print is quite large actually. So I read like 100 pages yesterday, and then I read about 40 already today. I really would like to finish it. I would call this literary fiction. It's about two best friends, Jane and Fiona. They're coming of age and it's sort of, we're following them around their life in alternate perspectives. They met in the 2nd grade in LA. To my understanding, they kind of grow apart, but they still sort of stay connected. It says their friendship both a beacon of home and a reminder of all they've lost. And the story is an intimate portrait of a friendship, a deep dive into the universal perplexities of being young and alive, and a bracingly honest account of two Asian American women who dare to stake a claim on joy in a changing contemporary America. It's quite easy to read, but being like this far into it or actually like more than halfway into it and not really being able to distinguish the two voices is a little bit hard. I can tell who's who with the details, but it's a little bit difficult to like tell whose story is being told. And at this point, the chapter that I just read, Fiona is now 30, so we like totally skipped over college years and they're now estranged, so I'm not really sure how they're going to come back to each other again. I'm off to work today and I'm putting on this new accessory. It's from Etsy. It's a fake nose ring, but just to try it out because I'm gonna be seeing a friend and I want their opinion. I'm just trying it out to see how I would like a real one. Let's go brave the cold. Look, today I'm wearing my new sweater, my blue and gray sweater. I've just been relaxing. I stayed at work a little bit later than I wanted to / would have thought I would, so I gave myself a little bit of time to sleep in. On Tuesday though, I did finish Fiona and Jane by Chen, and I'm giving it 2 stars. The book was a little bit too short and it didn't really tell me a lot. It felt kind of scattered in terms of how the story was being told because I don't really feel like there was really a real plot. I still felt like it was really hard to distinguish the two characters. But then yesterday I started a new book that I'm actually reading for a video. I won't be talking about in this one, but I'm reading Karin Slaughter's Pretty Girls finally. I've only read Good Girls and False Witness, which I both really loved. False Witness was one of my favorites of last year, so I'm expecting to have a good time with this. Pages are kind of packed, it's a little dense, but so I didn't get to read too much yesterday, so I'm hoping to get in a good chunk today. I started Grace and Frankie because a coworker of mine yesterday really randomly struck up a conversation with me about Netflix shows and telling me that I'm the only person at work he can talk to about this type of stuff. He was recommending me stuff and I gave him a huge list of recommendations, so I decided to start one of the comedies, Grace and Frankie. I'm only on episode 3 now. It's all right, and it's an interesting premise because Grace and Frankie, they don't really like each other, but their husbands are partners in a law firm together. Turns out they are lovers and they will be divorcing Grace and Frankie to get married to each other. Meanwhile, Grace and Frankie, they've been married with these men for like 40 years, so that's just been a huge bombshell dropped on their life, and I'm continuing with that. My sister likes it, so I'm sure it's not terrible, but I'm enjoying it enough to keep on watching it so far. He also recommended me the OA, which I want to watch. Also, apparently that's something more of like a drama. And then I recommended to him Peaky Blinders because that's very much his vibe. Also, I told him about Money Heist that Coda and I started recently, and Squid Game. Those are just a few. I had a huge long ass list.